Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. It is Monday, December 16th, 2024, and this is my report for week 80 of my journey to Wonderland using Lion Diet Carnivore and alternate day fasting. Let's take a look at the daily videos and see just how exactly I fared this week. Let's give it a look-see here on Big Anklevich on health. Okay, it is Monday. Let's see what I got. 87. Oh. And a 0.3. That's not even ketogenic. That gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 290. Looks like I've got some things to work on. Okay, so I've had a little bit of a tantrum and act like a big baby because I was unhappy with the way things have gone for the last few days. At the end of last week, my ketones took a dive. My weight went up, my fat percentage went up, my muscle percentage went down, and I was just annoyed because I didn't feel like I'd changed anything. And so today, what did I wind up doing? Well, I ate cheese. I even had cream, which I haven't done that in quite some time. I should not have done it. And I'm sure it's going to cause me to retain a lot of water and gain a lot more weight, which is always a bad idea to do at the very start of the week because, you know, you have this average weight of the week and it's impossible to get it down to where you want it to be if you start out the week by blowing it through the roof. Although it probably doesn't matter when you do it. You know, sooner or later, if you throw a weight like that into the middle of the average, it's going to just screw the average up. So I probably know already that this is going to be a week that I won't lose weight, but we'll see. I am fasting now. I've started fasting and I'm going to do a full 72-hour fast. And I really want to get my ketones up to where they have been in the past. I've had them up to like 2.7, 3, you know, really high. And I think the best I've gotten since I started testing my ketones a couple weeks ago is 1.2 maybe. If I even got that, it may just be 1.0. Just not great. Dr. Boz says that the way that you really get, you know, the autophagy going and the weight loss going is getting your Dr. Boz ratio below 40. I haven't even come within sniffing distance of 40. I think 57 might be the closest I ever got to it since I restarted testing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start fasting and see what we can get. And I want, you know, I'm determined to do a 2-day fast, whatever. Basically a 3-day fast, 72-hour fast, more or less. It probably won't be quite 72. It'll be more like 60 something. But enough to see if I can really get the ketones up. We'll see how it goes. And I'm not going to quit on it when I see that my ketones didn't go up very high after the first day like I did last week when I was thinking about doing a 2-day fast. So that is the plan for the rest of the week. We'll go through the fast and then I'll get back onto my normal schedule and see if I can get good ketones with a regular fast or not on Saturday. Okay, it is Tuesday. Let's see what we got. 85. This is going to be terrible. My guess is 0.1. Oh, it's actually a lot better than that. That means 170 is my Dr. Boz ratio. Okay, there's not really a lot to say today. I'm fasting and I haven't eaten anything, so I don't have anything to report to you. I ate badly yesterday and I'm paying the price for that. I think I've mentioned, a lot of people have seen me say, oh, I ate cheese, what a dummy, I can't believe I did that. And everybody's like, Jesus, carnivore, what's wrong with you? It's fine. And yes, it is fine. If you can handle cheese, then that's good. I cannot, in several ways. For one, I have no off switch when it comes to cheese. I just eat it and eat it and eat it until I'm friggin' stuffed, which is too much. But on top of that, my digestion, my body does not like dairy products. And I did worse yesterday by having both cheese and I got a big thing of cream and had that too. And so, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Man, there was there was more wind than Hurricane Beryl breaking around me yesterday and today. It was bad. And my stomach, my guts, they were just aching. And it's surprising just how bad it can be for me. So I really just need to keep away from that stuff. I wish that I would just remember that. It's crazy. It's only been a few weeks. You think I would remember, hey, this is going to be really bad. It's going to hurt, and you're going to wish you didn't do it. Why? If I could only think that before I eat the stuff, instead of just remembering afterwards when it starts hitting me going, oh yeah, this is what happened last time. So that's what's going on today. I'm fasting, and I'm going to fast tomorrow. I'm going to go 72 hours or close to it, 60 probably something. And we're going to see just how good I can get my ketones. I want them to be under 40. I haven't gotten under 40, my Dr. Boz ratio yet. This is going to be the time. I got 0.5 of my ketones today. Tomorrow better be above 1. And the next day it's going to be above 2 or something. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see, I guess. Keep watching and we'll find out. Okay, it is Wednesday. Let's see what we got. 83. And a 0.5. Okay. That means my Dr. Boz ratio is 166. Guess I still got a ways to go. Okay, it's another fast day, and I definitely got to keep going on it after that really weak ketone number that I got today. I was hoping to be at least at 1 after, 30 hours or something? I don't know, more than 30 hours, like 36 hours or something of fasting, and I was still at 0.5. Sometimes I wonder how accurate that ketone measurer is, because I did have it give me 2 different readings just a couple of minutes apart, like wildly different. Like it was like 0.5 and 1.2, and that was 5 minutes apart. So maybe my ketones are better than I think, and I just happened to get a bad reading. I don't know, but I'm still going for it. I'm doing the full, not quite full 72 hours, but the full 3-day fast. It's going to be 64 hours, I think, is what it'll wind up being when I finish up. And hopefully by then, tomorrow, the next number you see right after this will be a good ketone number. We'll see. Probably not. I just can't do it anymore. I don't know what it is. It's not, my body is beyond it. It's like, nope, I am too efficient to bother wasting ketones. But it needs to get rid of the excess fat before it gets that friggin' efficient. It was doing better before when I wasn't even fasting, so maybe I don't need to fast. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this experiment does. Check out the ketone measurements and see what happens. Okay, it is Thursday. I got a 72. And and a 1.5 for my ketones. That gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 48. It means I still haven't made it there yet. Crazy. 64 hours fasted. Okay, 64 hours, and I got a 1.5. It wasn't great, but it's the best I've gotten so far, so that's something. Maybe I need to do another 72-hour fast. I could start tomorrow. I don't know, though. That might be too much. You're not supposed to fast too much because it'll freak your body out and put you into starvation mode. And I don't need that. I'm already holding on to fat as it is. I did come down in weight during that fast, so that was good. And the muscle percentage went up, fat percentage went down, so that's good. So there were some positives, even if the ketones still didn't get me to under 40 Dr. Boz ratio. So I don't know, that's something. I'll have to think about whether I do another fast or not. I am considering it. But yeah, it's going pretty well, and we'll see what happens after today. Now that I'm eating back again, how much will my Dr. Boz ratio come racing back up? I guess we'll see right now. Okay, it is Friday. And I got an 84. It is 0.5. That means my Dr. Boz ratio is 168. All right, so I am fasting again. I've had 2 days of eating, and I'm gonna do another fast. I think that I'm gonna do a 2-day fast. I think I'm gonna try and get 72 hours. We'll see. That'll take me through Saturday and Sunday all the way to Monday morning. So, I don't know. I just did basically a 72-hour fast earlier this week. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I haven't been doing that much fasting recently, so it probably won't be too detrimental. But I think I'm going to try it. We'll see. Maybe come Sunday afternoon, I'll be like, F this, I can't take it anymore. I wouldn't be surprised. But it is always harder to fast on a weekend because the fridge is right there. And I can just get something and eat it at any time. And, you know, it's not like being at work where it's just like, the only stuff in the fridge is my, coworker's lunch. I'd have to steal it. So, we'll see, but that's my plan. Okay, Saturday morning. Oh, 97, that's high. That's what I thought. That's going to be low, 0.4. That means that my Dr. Boz ratio is 242. Take it back down now that I'm fasting. Okay, so fasting today, and I don't know, it wasn't fun, it wasn't easy, it was kind of a pain. We had a party at my work that the whole family went to, and they had a whole bunch of, chicken fingers and candy and cookies and treats and stuff like that, and, those things don't really tempt me all that much, but when you're fasting, everything tempts you a little more than it would otherwise, so I had to avoid that. But I did okay, and I made it through. Okay, it is Sunday morning, and we've got 76. And a 1.0. Still very weak ketones. That gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 76. Okay, so today I finished my fast up at like 42 hours. And then I ate my TDEE calories today. And I'm thinking that was probably a good idea. I don't know. It was interesting because, because I've been fasting, I think it was easy to fill me up. I ate a small amount when I first finished my fast, and then later had a little bit more, and then I was like, okay, that's gonna be it for today. And was that good? I hope it was. I'm always afraid fasting to overdo it and cause myself to go into a starvation mode. I don't want that to happen, but I think I'm doing fine. All right, there you go. That is this week. I don't know, it was a pretty good week, I think. It was a lot of fasting. I haven't done fasting like that in a while, but I feel like it was at least positive. It still didn't get where I wanted it to go, though. My ketones still never got very high. Now, I do remember Dr. Boz talking about that kind of stuff in some of her videos, saying that, getting ketone levels of 2 and 3 is the kind of thing that, after you've been at it a while, you dream of having something like that happen again. And the people who are new to it are just like, oh, I do that every day. So maybe that's me now. I've been at this, I think I'm getting close to 600 days straight of doing this. So at a certain point, your body's going to adjust. It's just not, it's not a wasteful thing. And it won't just keep banging out the ketones way above, way in excess of what it needs to get by. So even when you really need them, it's going to be like, oh, well, 1.0 is plenty. You don't need 3.0. Let's not get greedy here. So maybe I just can't do it anymore. I don't know. I am thinking that in the future here, probably not the very near future, because it's Christmas time and it's hard enough as it is. So I probably won't do this until after Christmas, maybe in January or something. I think I will try a sardine fast. I haven't done one of those since before I got going on this road to Wonderland again for the second time around. But yeah, I think I will probably do a sardine fast coming up, just to see if that's supposed to be that one thing that, it always kickstarts your ketones. So we'll see if that's true. But for now, I will just, stick with what I'm doing so far. And yeah, we'll talk in a second. Let's see what happened this week, what the results were. So last week, my weight was 222.6. That was my average at the end of the week. This time around, what has it gone to? 220.6. So that's 2 pounds even that I came down this week. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good loss for a week. I'm pretty happy with that. Also, last week, I decided to add in my muscle and fat percentage and talk about that too, because I think that's important. As I'm losing weight, I want to make sure that those are trending in the right direction. And last week, my muscle percentage was at 37.0. And this week, it's up to 37.3. So that, I think that's a good thing. I'm pretty sure it's percentage. So it's not like just an exact, amount of pounds. So I can't say, I have this many pounds of muscle. So I lost pounds down, but my percentage of muscle has gone up. I think that means good things. My fat percentage last week was 38.3, and now it's 37.8. So that's also trending in the right direction. I'm down a 0.5% of fat percentage for this week as well. So both of those look good. Looks like I'm doing things right. I'm not causing any problems with these fasts or anything like that. So that's good. So what am I going to do in this upcoming week? Well, I mean, like I was saying before, it's Christmas. And Christmas is hard enough as it is without going overboard or doing anything crazy. I could probably still do that. Maybe that would even be better. Maybe that would be easier to stick to eating right if I'm doing something crazy like a 10-day fast. I don't know. But I'm not going to. In fact, I'm probably even going to treat myself a little bit. I got some bacon, a big pack of bacon at the store this week, and I'm going to eat that this week. Yeah, I've got enough that I can have some of it probably every day that I eat. And so I'll probably be doing that this week. Just, everybody else is having stuff in their face with freaking giant gobs of freaking sugar and carbohydrates. And that used to be me. I used to be that guy doing that too. I used to put on all sorts of pounds in December. And it's kind of hard to not want to do that anymore. But I don't. So I'm going to treat myself with something different. A treat for me. Normally I'm just doing lion diet. I get, ruminant meat only. But I'm going to allow myself to have some bacon for this week. Maybe two even. Maybe all the way up through New Year's. I remember just a few years ago, New Year's Eve was my breaking point. I did super good. And I made it all the way through the Christmas holiday, eating what I should. And then on Christmas Eve, that was when I gave in and I ate all sorts of carbs. Or sorry, I said Christmas, I meant New Year's. On New Year's Eve, we had our little New Year's hangout at the house. It was just the family, but my wife had made a whole bunch of treats for us to eat. And eventually I ate. I'm not going to do that this time. But I will have some treats. I'm not going to have cheese. I think I'm going to make sure to avoid that because, gosh dang it, that stuff just does me wrong. It makes me feel terrible. It gives me the worst gas and the worst indigestion, digestive issues. I don't want that. That doesn't make for a happy holiday. So I'm going to skip the cheese this time around. I'm going to remember that. Remember. And, yeah. I'm just gonna stick with some bacon. Maybe I'll have some ham. I don't know. But the one thing that I am going to make sure to stay within is my TDEE, which is, goodness gracious, that's the worst freaking abbreviation, isn't it? Like, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it, huh? TDEE. It's just as good as like FBI. Oh yeah. No, it's not. It's terrible. You can't say it. It needs to be a better abbreviation so you can say it. All right, so that's it. I will see you guys next week and when we're on the verge, the eve of Christmas. And thanks for watching. Big Anklevich on health.